Alyssa Hackett was taken to the ground and punched in the head by a state trooper.
There's a type of racism which black women face, which I don't think any other group faces.
I need you to step away from me if that's okay. I have permission to be here. It's okay.
I just got assaulted at a hair shop in Peckham called Sabrina.
Okay.
The question is not for me.
No, the question is why. No, the question is why you at my door asking me that I put this trash on the ground.
I'm just wondering.
Are you gonna pick it up?
I didn't dump it there.
Okay, so why you worried about
I ain't your
it?
slave.
Who the fuck is you talking to?
I ain't your slave.
I ain't your slave either, bitch. So get the fuck out of my fucking face. I ain't your motherfucking slave either, bitch. So get the fuck out of my face. Get off my car. Get off my shit.
I'm asking.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck you was asking. So who the fuck you talking to? Like you? Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm asking if
Who you about? You listen, like you about to get the police? Cause bitch, who was you talking to? Talking like you ain't my slave.
You never.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Just because you're.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You're
I don't give a fuck.
You don't.
I don't give a fuck. Who is you talking to? Who are you talking to? Get the fuck away from my car.
I ain't your slave.
You about to get the fuck away from me.
I need a police.
You about to call the police, bitch, cause you gonna need them. Talk to me like that again. Talk to me like that again. You gonna need the fucking police. Bitch, it ain't your motherfucking slave.
Back off.
Bitch ain't your slave.
off.
Bitch ain't your slave.
Back off.
Bitch ain't your slave. What's wrong with you?
Somebody said, why did she change her voice to say that? And why was slave even on her mind? Like, come on. You got activated immediately. I like you. That was a demon trying to get the character out of you. The last one said, I ain't your slave. Got me. And another comment said, that was the creepiest bee I've ever heard in my life. Literally. Oh my goodness. Like, the Karens cannot leave us the fuck alone. Here's another one.
I need you to step away from me if that's okay. I have permission to be here. It's okay. A person. You guys are okay. You guys are okay, I promise. I'm not gonna hurt you guys. I'm not gonna hurt the building.
I'm not trying to be hurting us. Okay. We could get fined for letting somebody in the building who doesn't have permission or live here.
It's okay, I promise. You guys are fine. I have a client. He's calling his way down.
All right, well, just tell the cops to let them, so.
I'll just call them.
How are you guys though? You guys doing good?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, good. That's good. That's good. Unfortunately, you guys know I have to record for my safety.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens. You guys will see the person I'm here with when they come down. Just trying to work, y'all. We got people worried about me instead of going on about their business.
Yeah, that's because the rules are you're not supposed to be in here.
Who made you guys Captain Save-A-Ho?
The document.
I'm listening. You guys can sit here and wait with me as long as you guys are willing. Yeah, as long as you guys are willing to be sure.
I think you're a nice person. We're more afraid because they can tell by when we go in and out, and we're gonna get fined for letting you
Oh
in.
my God, like they're gonna like beat you guys up. How much are they gonna fine you? That's the question.
$200.
Really? They definitely need to get that checked out. No, I'd see if I was, dangerous. It's okay, you guys. We're all just here chatting. It's gonna be a great day. I got work, and then as soon as work is over, I got school. And this is what I gotta do in the morning. But it's not like the worst. It's not the worst. Could be worse.
And your client knows you're here and it's coming down for you?
I am not obligated to answer any of your questions. Oh my God, look who's here for me. Look at them two. They literally sat here just to watch me.
You get out of the building and you know the rules, right?
You said, huh?
You're not allowed to come in the building unless you live here, unless you come down and bring her here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, that's the rules.
So for future.
Okay, you're not obligated to answer me. You guys have a blessed day. You guys own the building? Do you guys own the building? Do you guys own the building?
Yes,
He's not
I'm part of it, yes.
Check. Like what?
Someone in the comments said, they're not concerned, they're just racist. Exactly. Even a white woman said, it's so embarrassing being white. I mean, the things you people be doing. Another person said, normalize saying I don't have spare change and ignore them. When you're black, you're never alone. Honestly, like the obsession with black people in America is insane.
There's a type of racism which black women face, which I don't think any other group faces. And before you tell me why you're just singling out black women, why not black men as well? That to me is the equivalent of when somebody says Black Lives Matter and somebody else responds saying, what about all lives? All lives matter. Because the issue of black women and the racism they face is something that a majority of black men will never experience. And this is something a lot of guys won't tell you, but the stuff I've heard in private and, you know, what people have told me in confidence is something people won't say in public. Like, how many times have you, and men be honest, have you spoken to a man and they've told you, I'll be honest, black girls aren't my type, or that's the one thing I wouldn't go for, I'd never go for black girls? How many times have you heard a man say that? How many of you even think like that? Be honest. And now compare that to black men if you really want. If you really want to tell me, like, why you're not comparing black men to sing, like, girls, be honest, how many of you have genuinely heard people say black men are not my type, I'd never go for a black man? And of course, it's not just that. It reminds me of a clip, HS TikTok. I'm not here to make hit pieces on anybody or cancel anybody. I'm just here to spread awareness, really, and just send a message. It reminds me of a clip of HS TikTok. He was talking to Ed Matthews and he said, I spoke to my first black thing. He's talking about a black woman. He's saying, but she's one of them black things that look white. And Ed's like, what? No, I don't know what you mean. And he's like, it's the ones that aren't coming like Drogba. If you don't know who Drogba is, it's a black football player, bro. Surely you guys know. But basically, the point is, how often do you hear a black woman being compared to a man? How often do you hear a black woman be called Mark Henry? And the worst part about it is there's a lot of black men that think like this. It's not just other races being racist. I've heard so many black men tell me, nah, black girls are not my type. I could never do black girls. And even, let's not forget that trend of UK beast that was happening 2 years ago. I don't know how many of you guys remember, but it genuinely used to sadden me when I saw how basically every black girl was being called a UK beast. And, you know, they were saying, oh, and if a black woman ever has personality or she's a bit loud or whatever, it's always she's trying too hard, she's being aggressive, she's annoying, she's masculine. If a woman does it, if a white woman does it, she'll never hear that same reception. If a man does it, of course it's a man. Now, I'm not too strict on the internalized racism of black men or even other men when they say that a black woman is not my type or my preference, because of course they don't go out of their way to purposely dislike black women. But what I think a lot of people don't realize is it's very easy to deconstruct that societal influence. People don't realize how much control they actually have over their own emotions and feelings, and how easily you can make yourself almost no longer dislike or hate or whatever, or not be attracted to black women.
Mind you, this sparkbroken BS and ninja had to say something. Of course, I may agree with him when it comes to politics and stuff, but when it comes to black women, we already know that he despises black women. He literally sits up on his bed, talks about black women, talks shit about black women all day, and he does nothing of substance to the black community. He had something to say about, oh, this African guy is talking for black women when the women of his country can't even do anything. They're oppressed. They're the most oppressed people on earth. Yes, everyone knows that. But of course, when something is wrong, people are going to talk about it, okay? That's just it.
His own country, women cannot go to school, they cannot work, they cannot come out the house, their voices are not supposed to be heard, they can't go to parks, they can't be doctors, they can't divorce, they have no legal rights. But somehow he wants to talk about oppression of black women. So the question is, why do you think this man is having this conversation on the internet? Why is he coming out to talk about something black women face specifically? And obviously, you know, that thing, eventually he's going to find a way to link it to black men. Why do you think he's doing this on the internet? You've seen what his women go through. No group of women on this planet, like no other place on this planet where a woman cannot walk out of the house with his own country. She can't, like, women are props. They exist for male pleasure. They're not humans. But he wants to talk about the oppression of black women. Why is that? There's a multi-billion-dollar industry in keeping black men and black women apart. And the saddest part about it is black women have noticed this and they've decided to cash in on the industry that has decided to split us up. And the solution for them is the men who have treated them better, like during slavery, when black men were beating them in the house and the white man would run in and save the black woman from the shack and take her home and, you know, rub her down, showing her mad love. During Reconstruction, when but yeah, white men have been loving black women for a while.
Mind you, the violence on black women keeps on increasing and increasing. Black women get attacked each and every single day.
I just made it to the police station. I don't want to say the name of the city or whatever, but I'm at the police station. I'm in the parking lot of the police station. I'm about to walk in. and I have to record myself for my safety, especially given the political climate of this world. This is like, just to give you some this is a black woman. I'm about to report an older white woman for punching me, so I have to do this for my safety. Yes, I do. If you're over here thinking, why is she doing all this? I don't figure it out. Read a book. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it because I have to protect myself, since nobody else seems to want to protect me. Like, the fact that I reported this to my manager on Sunday and HR didn't know about it until Tuesday, until I reached out to them.
I just got assaulted at a hair shop in Peckham called Sabrina Hair and Cosmetics. So I've gone in there to go and buy something for a wig I'm sorting out for a customer. It's a Sunday. Most of the places that I buy my stuff from are closed. So they're the only place that has it, the colour and the toner that I needed. So I went in there to go and get it. As I'm in the aisle at the back of the shop, I'm hearing an altercation happening, like near the front of the shop. I didn't want any parts of it because I've got my husband and I've got my children waiting in the car for me. So I completely stayed out. As the altercation is getting more and more heated, I've heard that there's a bang, like someone's hit someone. So I rushed down the aisle to the front near the checkout where the altercation was happening, where I heard the bang. And I've seen that there's a black woman, and I think she's thrown something at the cashier, an Asian man. And the cashier immediately, like, obviously he's reacted. But then the image that I see is this one black woman surrounded by 3 Asian men. And one of them, the cashier, has a hammer in his hand. So I'm like, what the flip? So immediately I dropped my basket and I went to stand in front of the woman. Like, I'm a 5'2" lady, I'm not a tall girl. These are like big men. So I'm standing in front of the lady and I'm just like, what are you guys doing? And why do you have a hammer in your hand? There wasn't any, at this point, I think the other customers had started fleeing the shop as the altercation was going on. So I'm standing there and I'm like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? All of that stuff. Anyway, they're fighting, you know, and the guy has reached over my head and he's punched the woman over my head. He's punched the woman with my own two eyes, I see it. So I'm just like, whoa, what are you doing? People are separating them. I guess that the people that work in the store, they've come in there, like, they're separating their staff and the customer, and they're even trying to push me back as well. So I'm like, where's this toner? Let me pay for it and let me be going quickly. And I was paying for my Amex card. They couldn't find the card machine because of the fight that was going on. So someone's looking for the card machine so that I can pay. And do you know what? At this point, I'm standing here and I'm thinking, why am I even paying? Why am I giving money to these people? Like, look at what's just happened. Why am I giving money? But that's a conversation for another day. So they're looking for the card machine, and around that time, the woman that's just been hit, the black woman, her son runs into the shop, and the son's obviously wilding out. He's angry, like, who's put his hands on my mum? So there is, if you can picture it, I'm at this till trying to pay for this, and the son and the woman that's been assaulted, they are, you know, going back and forth, trying to figure out what happens, right? And the guys that work within the store is surrounded. There's a lot of chaos going on. Very long story cut short, I picked up my phone and I started recording because I was like, I'm going to make sure I capture this so I can come and share it. We should not be shopping there. As I'm recording, one of the guys, he comes and he smashes the phone, like, he knocks my phone out of my hand and he steps on it. Like, he said, I can't pick it up. Then he grabs my arm right here. I'm going to show you pictures of the bruises. He grabs my arm right here. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but because the sun. And he's grabbed it so hard. And I'm like, get off me, get off me. What are you doing? Get off me. And he's like, why are you recording me? And I was like, I can record. Like, I've got the right to record. I can record, I've got the right to record. And he's like, why are you recording? Why are you recording? And I was like, why are you hitting people? Why are you holding me? Get off my hands. Anyways, while that's happening with me, the son of the black woman that initially got hit, he's come and he's swung for the guy holding my hands. So he swung for him. So the guy let go of my hand, and he's now getting into it. This guy is a 14-year-old boy. I mean, he's tall, but he's young. You can see in his face, he's a little boy. So I think the Asian man ended up hitting the guy in his mouth, bust his lip. Blood goes everywhere. There's still the blood stain on my hand. I don't think you can see that. I tried to get some off. I tried to wash it off, but I missed some spots. Anyways, so there's blood on my hands now. There's blood kind of everywhere. The place is a mess. It's actually a mess. So I called my husband and I'm just like, I'm not about to be fighting these grown-ups men. I just came to get something. This is a mess. So my husband's like, get out, but the police are on their way, and I need the police to see my bruise. My hand was cut, and I want to give a statement. So at this point, other people are now starting to come in because they've picked up the mental word has gone out. The Asian man who was behind the till holding the hammer is now trying to paint a picture like he was innocent and this woman was just angry and came and hit him and he's lying. So I'm like, that's not what happened. And true, when the police came in, they were grabbing his statement. That's what he was saying. So I interjected and I was like, that's not what happened. And I told the story as I saw it. Obviously they could see there was blood on me, they could see my hand was cut, and so they took a statement from me. But anyways, the whole point of this story, we should not be shopping there.
A black teenage girl gets slammed in the face by a white cop, and now all of a sudden to black women, police brutality is no longer attractive.
A young girl getting punched in the face by a cop in the middle of the night on the side of the road, alone, and then he sits there and goes, who says I can't punch you, while she screams and cries and begs for her mother, is probably the most terrifying thing I could possibly imagine to happen, okay? This young girl who is by herself gets arrested, and I'm going to mention she is a black girl getting arrested by a white cop, and some people are always like, why do you bring up the race in your videos? Black people experience an indiscriminate amount of racial violence, especially from the hands of police officers, and you can argue with a fucking wall if you're gonna sit there and say that this did not have a part in how he fucking treated her. I truly and genuinely believe that he would never have treated a little white girl the same way he treated this little black girl, okay? She is with her hands behind her back, very obviously terrified.
As a white girl that got pulled over at the other day and got a warning, race does matter. Exactly. They don't see our children as children. Another person said they never have this kind of energy for active shooters. He also slammed her on the concrete floor. Mind you, if she was white, this would have never happened.